Hey there, my name is Anthony Romano, and this video is going to be the top keto tips to maximize fat loss and get ripped as quick as possible. So this video is solely on fat loss and maximizing it in the shortest amount of time. So the quickest hacks for maximizing keto fat loss are going to be these. So the first one is going to be intermittent fasting. You've probably heard about this on YouTube. I do it plenty and I do it instinctively. So I don't force a window like some people say, oh, I do 16 hours every day. You don't have to force a window. Anything over 12 hours is technically an intermittent fast, but the longer you go, the better fat burning effects you're going to have, the better deepening of ketosis you're going to have. And that And that ketosis is going to come from your ketone production of your body and your own fat cells, not necessarily from food you're eating. So some people will have 90% fat and all of their ketones are coming from the last chunk of butter they ate. Okay? So they'll feel great, but the ketones were not coming from the stored body fat. The way to increase that is by fasting. And that's also going to increase the anti-inflammatory effects in your body. It's going to increase the detoxing effects, the autophagy effects, which is basically the cell cleansing effects on your cells. And that's all good and well. But as a fat loss tool, intermittent fasting is going to maximize fat loss. So if you have, a vacation, a show prep, something, and you need fast fat loss, start doing longer fasts. For me, I typically do anywhere from 16 every day to 24. I'm at a point now where I can fast totally easy, and it's like a muscle. You get better at it, and doing keto makes it way easier. So if you are fasting and you're hitting 16 to 20 hours a day, it's completely healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. I say fuck when I yawn a lot. So you're going to deepen ketosis from your own fat stores. You're going to feel good, and it will be easy to maintain that. A good tip is to use exogenous ketones during a fast. So, or you can do fat fasting, which is another video in itself. So, intermittent fasting is a great way to accelerate fat loss. If you want to take it a step further, it's going to be fasted cardio during an intermittent fast on ketosis. So this basically ensures that you're burning right into your fat stores. Everything you're doing right then and there is going to come from your fat stores. And that's also a great way to maximize short-term fat loss or long-term fat loss just in the most quick amount of time. So we have fasting, fasted cardio, and from there we also have the appetite suppression here. So appetite suppressing effects of keto are going to be increased if you increase fat. So you don't have to have high fat on keto. This is a myth. All you need to do is cut out the carbs. However, more fats in your diet will make you less hungry. It will keep you fuller. And it will increase ketone production, which basically will reduce your hunger, okay? Because your body has an energy source in ketones due to the increased production. This is also good if you're coming off of a long fast. So these all tie in with one another. So you have that as well. With the higher fats, it's going to make it easier to fast the next day, right? It's going to make your appetite more manageable, less cravings. And the flip side of the coin of increased fat means that you're getting less insulin and blood sugar spikes. So hopefully your carb sources are coming from greens, and they're not very high in sugar. With proteins and some carbs that you're eating, the correct kinds, your blood sugar is going to rise very minimally. But if you're eating more fat, that's going to minimize the blood sugar spikes that you're causing, and that will also reduce appetite. So it's a double-pronged sword, basically. And the next tip is use exogenous ketones or MCT oil. But make sure you get a good quality MCT oil, like the one from Bulletproof, because it's all caprylic acid, which turns into ketones right away. However, that is caloric, and it might mess with your fast. Ketones have lower calories, and you can basically have this during a fast and have no problems with the fast in terms of maintaining it. Even though fat doesn't kickstart digestion, you can still have this like a fat fast, right? Which is keeps your body in the fastest state basically, despite consuming calories. But ketones are my preferred fasting source of supplement. So these also have electrolytes in them, which are great for overall performance, and it's great for doing fasted workouts, which is also a very effective fat loss tool, ties hand in hand with the fasted cardio. But short term, those are the biggest tips before getting into other supplements. I also use L-carnitine during my fasted cardio to maximize fat loss, because L-carnitine helps oxidize fats. So I conveniently had all these supplements on my desk here. I didn't realize that I need to call upon them all. You can use other supplements. You can use thermogenics, you can use caffeine, but I don't want to necessarily recommend that. That is something that you can do down the line. That's just an extra fat loss tip if you really, really have like a show prep or something. Besides that, the biggest keto tips are going to be eat food that you like and don't cheat, but get the cheat craving satisfied from recipes that stay within the boundaries of keto. I have chocolate recipes, Reese cup recipes on my page, you can find them, but overall, things like that are going to keep you in ketosis and keep your body in the state where it's most effectively burning fat. So keep your body in ketosis, and the biggest thing is going to be those fasts and fasted cardio and all the training and stuff that occurs during the fast and after the fast, with the fat consumption and the resulting lowered insulin spikes from lowered protein, which isn't a necessity. You can have good amounts of protein, 30% protein if you want, and lowered carbs. So this is the video on the quickest, most effective keto fat loss tips. This is for advanced keto dieters, and fuck. If you're a newbie, you don't need to push all these. You don't need to go ham. You don't need to go crazy. The most effective ones are going to be the ketones for newbies. The most effective ones are going to be a little bit of fasting. That's it. So that's the video. If you want a free keto training plan, free keto meal plan, in the description. Also, I have a free transformation challenge, which you can enter and possibly win some prizes, including ketones. And besides that, leave me a comment, click the notification bell, subscribe bell. Peace.